Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey, Death Battle. Not that I have a problem, but what's the big idea changing up the schedule a bit all of a sudden, huh? I may not keep up with every post on their social media, but I guess it must either have something to do with an anniversary of sorts, or perhaps they're planning something bigger, likely to crumple our world, society, and twist it into their domain. No matter, here we are, with Shigaraki vs Mahito, fully out today of all days, and with them comes my thoughts on this cursed subject. Can't say I was 100% attached to either character, but I was simply looking forward to seeing how they would animate this one, thinking it was gonna be a sprite fight. To my surprise, I learned that Moro was gonna be the main animator for this episode, and that is what it took to level up the hype for it. Much more so after seeing the trailer for it, and dear Kami, it looks so damn awesome. Talk about transfiguring our expectations. Just watched the episode the minute it came out, and goodness gracious, it was a fun watch. Paid real close attention to the analysis for any crucial details, and I found it the moment they said vestiges are essentially souls in My Hero Academia, damning Mahito's chances further than they already were. Oh, and plenty of hands have been thrown. Lots and lots of hands. Speaking of which, that's exactly what Shigaraki and Mahito did in a train station. Folks were minding their own business and going on with their lives till Mahito came and did what he usually did. Murder humans and be a dick. And that's just a Tuesday. Unfortunately, Shigi happened to be there, and it went from a villain audition to a full-on touchdown to the death. Mahito did hold his own against Shigi and his Nomu with his own fighting skills and creative use of idol transfiguration, but those only took him so far before he had to use his domain expansion and try to do his soul business. A business deal that didn't go through thanks to All for One and Shigaraki's souls being so much tougher. Once Mahito ran out of options, let's say he ran with his tail between his legs, but that tail got caught within the domain of decay. How's it feel, Mahito? To brag about being a badass villain with nihilism, only to lose to a League of Legends gamer. I knew Mahito had little to no chance in this fight, and that sentiment was backed up by the post-analysis, where the spirit's only advantage here was having better regeneration. A point I cannot deny. At least Mahito stood a better chance compared to somebody like Homelander. This has been my fan art for the episode, and now, here's the daily power-up called Cursed Touch. Basically, this power-up allows my new original character, Queen Galax, to disintegrate any object by touching them, and briefly transfigure people into monstrous soldiers that shall fight for her for as long as 20 minutes. This effect spreads from person to person. Another useful ability it has is transforming into a being of pure evil via manipulating her very soul, then turn into a fusion of Mahito's instant spirit body of distorted killing and Shigaraki's absolute defense form. The problem is that once those 20 minutes are up, the affected victims will decay into nothing, both in body and soul. It also doesn't work on surfaces with fluids or particles such as sand, and the recoil of Cursed Touch can affect the users themselves. That is all from me, Mr. O, and god damn it! Thanks to those two, now I gotta go catch another train to Random Plaza. See ya!
What you say? Oh, that you only meant well.